Hello everybody, so this is Lockdown 3, Episode 1. If you've been back through any other videos, there might be some similar stuff. I try not to repeat myself, but some of the games are my favourites, and for those that haven't watched the earlier ones, I don't want you to miss out on some of those games. So this is a bit of ball familiarisation, a little bit of hand-eye coordination as well. Ideally you'll need a small sort of tennis ball, or softball, or foam ball, something like that. If you haven't got one of those at home, a small sort of hand-side cuddly toy will also work. Hello! And for those of you that are a bit older, you might want to move up to maybe football or a netball, basketball, rugby ball. You can make it a sort of sports civic, so you could use a rugby ball, basketball, whatever you've got at home, whatever you fancy using. All I want you to do is just to begin with, so this is again, these will start really easy, they get harder as we go along, just some simple, just sort of hands. So what I want you to do is just practice almost feeling the ball roll into your hand. So I'm not throwing it just yet, just getting the ball roll from side to side. Little seesaw trick. One hand comes out, just rolling the ball across. So as you get better at this, you can just start to speed it up a little bit. I'm not throwing the ball just yet, I'm just letting it roll into my hand, so I'm just transferring it and just swapping hands as I go. Yeah, as I get better, I can just sort of speed up. If at any point in this video you need a bit of time, just pause the video, go back a little bit if you need to, and then when you're ready to move on, you can go on to the next skill. So I'll spend a sort of 10-15 seconds, but if you need to pause it, please do. As I get better at this, I'm just going to increase the speed, just start to move a bit faster. I might even try and move it around, so I might try and move a bit lower, a little bit higher. So I'm just getting used to just swapping hands with almost a tiny little throw. It's still not a big throw, I'm not throwing it at a distance. I'm just getting used to swapping hands. I could walk around and do it, I can move around, I could try and do it down low or up high. So I'm just getting used to swapping hands. Just like so. Now again, a lot of you key stage tutoring think it's really easy, so skip forward quite quickly, you'll be able to do it, it's not a problem. Now you try swapping hands behind your back. So what I'm going to do here, I'll try and turn around, hopefully you can see. I'm just going to get used to rolling the ball side to side. So I'm not throwing it, I can't see what I'm doing, I'm just getting used to rolling the ball again, just side to side behind my back. And I can start to do it a little bit quicker, moving the ball across side to side, just feeling for it as well as I go. And then just increase the speed. Then we'll add the two together. So I'll go in front of my body, bring it round behind my back, swap hands, bring the ball back in front of my body. You don't need to turn around when you do that, I'm just doing that so you can see. So it's literally bringing the ball round to this hand, bring it round to this side and swapping. Behind my back, in front of my body, behind, in front, behind, in front, behind, in front. If you're doing that with a larger ball, it's probably easy for you guys to see. Just bringing it around in front. I might start, if it's a larger one, maybe if I'm finding this a bit tricky, it's hard to hold in one hand, you can actually almost feel it around your body. So I'm rolling it against my body, swapping a hand here and then just bringing it around. Now as you get better at doing this, you can rely less on holding it against your body and actually keep the ball slightly away. You can also move your hips, like you're hula hooping, to help you bring the ball around your body to keep it free. Rather than standing still and making the ball do the work, you can move your body to help it around. As I get better, so just do a bit quicker. Maybe go the other way. Start slowly, remember. As you get better, then you increase the speed. That's what makes it harder, is the speed of this. And then go quicker and quicker and quicker. With this video, this skill I should say, please by all means stop the video, have a little challenge with each other. If you're playing with mum or dad or whoever's at home with your siblings, brothers and sisters, take it in turns, see who can do the most in 20 or 30 seconds. Obviously if you are a bit younger, give them a bit more time. If you're a little bit older, you might have a little bit less time, just to make it obviously fair for each other. Back to tennis ball now. Again, you can choose what you're using, you decide. With tennis ball now, what you try and do is quickly lift one leg up. So I'm going to balance on one leg. And as I do so, I'm going to bring the ball under that leg, swap hands underneath, and then bring it back and put my leg down and relax. Then I'm going to try the other leg. So I'm lifting my leg up, bringing it underneath and catching it again. I call this the chicken march. Anyone got any better names for it? That's great. That's just what I call it. Again, I'm going to get used to that movement. So I'm just going to practice lifting a leg up, going under one leg, and then down again, and then lifting the other leg underneath. As I get better, so I just start to march on the spot. That's why I call it a chicken march, you'll see in a second. And I'll just start to do it a little bit quicker. So I'm just bringing the ball under one leg, swapping, lifting the other leg under, 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 under. You get the idea. So practice. I might even start moving around with that, try to maybe even jog on the spot and do it as well. So I'm trying to quickly switch hands under my legs as I go. I wasn't swapping hands, so I can't do it that quick. I'd now like you, once you've perfected all those, or you had a good go at all of those, to have a go at a little combination for me. The first one I would like you to do is you're going to take the ball. I want you to do 5 swaps in front of your body. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I've got to do 5 swaps behind my back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm going to do 5 swaps around my body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got that so far. You can always go back. Then I'm going to do 5 swaps around one leg. 1, so I've got to balance this. 2, 3, 4, 5. Quickly switch legs, balance on this leg and go 5 times around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 challenges, 5 swaps. I'll just show you again. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swap hands. Behind my back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swap hands. 1 around, 2 around, 3 around, 4 around, 5 around. One leg 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have got a timer. I'm going to see how quickly I can do it. How slowly. Here it is. Ta-da. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 17 seconds. Ignore those bits. 17. Okay. Have a little go. See how you can get on with that. See if you can do it quicker than me. I'm sure some of you will be able to. And maybe if you want to make it even harder, see if you can do 6 or 8 or maybe even 10 swaps and how quick you can go. Again, going back to that first video of differentiation, how you can make it easier or harder for yourselves. What you can also do with this is challenge each other. So come up with your own little combinations of movements, or depending on what equipment you're using, you might try to do 10, or you've got to do a little circuit where you have to pass it around 1, 1, 1. That counts as one circuit or something. Above your head, around your back, below your legs, whatever you're doing. Around your legs, you go around your bum, around your neck, round both legs. You do a little figure of 8 combination. This would be really good for the basketballers. Dun, 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 dun. So I start on the legs and I'm going to draw like a figure of 8 around my legs. So it goes through here and around this way. As this one's coming around, this land then goes behind to take the ball. Right back through this side. So I come around in front, bring my leg. It's very important my hand comes behind my leg. I don't want it to come in here. Okay, so I'm behind as I swap. Then as I'm doing this, you notice with my legs, I'm actually just sort of almost pivoting a little bit. I'm putting all my weight onto one side, just turning my upper body so I can pass it through and make it an easier pass. If you're using a large ball for this, okay, again, I'm stuck most of the time, I'll turn to the side so you can see some just twisting my body as I do this and bending this leg to bring it through my leg here. I'm twisting to the other side, bringing the ball back to one side. So I'm just drawing that figure. If it's looked from above, I'd go around one leg, back down through, and come through there. So I'm drawing that figure of 8 onto the floor like this. Have a little go with that. Just as a slightly different challenge, what we'll do is we'll give you a 20-second challenge to see how many figure of 8s you can do. So if you're taking it in turns, I'll even do 20 seconds for you guys now as well. So ready, steady, go. And every time you do a figure of 8, so this would be 1. That's 1 figure of 8. So I want to see how many figure of 8s you can do. If you're using, apologies, if you're using the exactly the same principle, don't know why I had that up, you can see down here. Okay, so it goes through one leg and through the other. That's 1.1 figure of 8. Okay, so let's see how many you guys can do in 20 seconds. I think 10 would be an okay score. 15 would be a pretty good score, and 20, if anyone can beat 20, I'll be very impressed with that. So if you get yourself ready, so nice wide stance, little bend in your knees. It's got to go through one leg, through the other. That counts as 1 point. Your 20 seconds starts now. It's 5 seconds gone. 10 seconds gone. 15. And stop. Right, that was 20 seconds. By all means, if you've got a score, want to share your score, if you want to share any of your combinations that you did, any differentiations you made as well, please leave that in the comments. I hope you've enjoyed the video and see you on the next one. Cheers.